What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Detroit Love, with a live video. Today, got some good news. I got some things in the mail. It's going to make my arcade much better. No more fake arcade owner blues. Hopefully, that's the case. Let's get it started. What up, everybody? It is Tuesday. And why am I so blurry? What's going on here? Look like I'm drunk. Hello. It's a new camera. Doesn't look all that clear. What up, everybody? I am delighted because I got a couple of emails to make my fake arcade blues go away. Hopefully, my Tempest, my Atari Legacy, with the fake back there, dead center, with the fake coin door sticker, has it died on me earlier in the year or last year. I'm not sure exactly. What up, Random One? What up, Adam? Carlos, what's happening? I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know when it happened, because I got all these cabinets. I turn them all on, and as long as they come on, you assume everything's well. But I finally got ready to play me some Asteroids Deluxe, and the buttons wouldn't work, and I thought, I don't know what's going on here. So I just moved on with my life and didn't think about it. What up, Matt? And so I just assumed, it's just acting flaky, so I'll get back to it. And then I was on one of the forums or groups, and it might have been Reddit, and they were like, "Oh man, my Tempest doesn't work anymore," and I'm like, "What? Maybe there's more to this." Yeah, and it just wouldn't. Now they sent me the controller. They didn't send me an encoder. So hopefully they sent me an encoder, but the email said that they're shipping me a new control panel. So Random One, I hope that's not the case. They're sending me wrong thing. Let me look here. So I received 2 Arcade 1-Up support tickets. The first one says, that's the second one. First one says, maybe those are the same. I guess I can just search for Arcade 1-Up support, right? But they definitely said they're sending me, if I can spell. They said they were sending me a control panel. And if they sent you a PCB, I'm going to be pretty upset if my blues don't go away. All right, so start the Legacy Tempest buttons unresponsive was my ticket. It says here, your control deck C has shipped on January 30th. So I hope they're not sending me the wrong thing. What's going on, Gotham? Donovan, what's happening? Appreciate it. Stevie V, what's going on? Yeah, hopefully they're shipping an encoder and a control panel, because that will be a bummer if my blues do not go away. Yeah, so apparently there was a huge problem with the Tempest, and they just stopped working for a lot of people. And so, and I had opened up a ticket a long time ago, so I'm thankful that Arcade 1-Up support honored this, because I think it's just now going. I think next month it'll be a year that I had this, and this was way back in May of last year when I discovered it, and then I didn't get a ticket open to June, and then nothing ever. I think they requested pictures and all this stuff, which I forgot to do. Thought I did, and I went back and they was like, "Hey, can you send me that stuff?" So I opened up a new ticket, and then they merged it with the old ticket, and finally I got this notice today that they're shipped. Uh, so I'm glad. So you never had a problem with it, so that's good. I don't know. I don't think it was an overheating problem because I don't think I've never really had it on that long. Uh, so I'm not sure what happened to it. I get all these arcade one-up cabinets, and I've never had one that just stopped died like that. I know P Dubs did a video the other day, maybe yesterday, saying can a arcade one-up cabinet survive 2 years in the garage or something like that. I hadn't had a chance to watch it yet, but I mean, knock on wood, I hadn't had any real problems with any cabinets other than the things that arcade one up was known for, like my Galaga, the marquee, which wasn't lit back then, right? Was upside down when they shipped it to me. I had to replace a screen, I think in my Street Fighter. So I've had some issues, but never where it just wouldn't work. So fingers crossed. So hopefully that they're shipping me the right thing. So I go in here and pull these out, and then hopefully it just works. So and then the other email was for my stool. So my stool for my Killer Instinct right here, it had a tear. I'm not gonna pull it up, but it had a tear right on the seat. Pulled out the box. It was almost like it was like a dry brittle to the little plastic cover. What up, Biggie D? What up, Nate? Encoder issue is the only reason I'm not putting more money into my Tempest cabinet. Would love to get a new marquee and mod up. Yeah, I would like to do the fix the slant in the marquee, and I would like to do the waterfall deck as well. Be pretty cool. What up, Dennis? Hey, I'm at to get over there, Dennis. I still got to get this NBA Jam over to my grandson. So I'm a terrible granddad at this point in time because COVID. I can't blame it on COVID anymore. I just been too lazy to go through the border. So I'm gonna have to do that this before the winter's done. I was just talking to somebody at work. Like it's literally right across the water from my job. What up, Carl? So I got to get that done. So I got two things coming. I got the Tempest fix hopefully coming, and my seat replacement for my Killer Instinct stool. Nate, you says did the coin door. I think is going to be it unless it's definitely fixed. So you did the coin door on your Tempest because that one had the sticker, which it was not sized proportionally. So they could have made that sticker look better, but it's just way too big. It's like somebody was like, "Hey, it's a coin door and it's a sticker. It's fine," but they could at least try to get it the right size. I really wish I had a centipede. Centipede is on that cabinet, but it's a horizontal screen, which I hate. I really wish they would come out with a vertical centipede for me to have. The centipede cabinet is such a beautiful cabinet. Okay, yep. So now your door from Retro 530, did they put the? It was something that was weird about it. I'm thinking this. I hope I'm not getting the wrong company, but someone had the doors, but they had like a white border around where the coin door would be, or the chain return, a coin return had white lines or something around it, and I was like, let me know when it's all black or something, and I hadn't heard anything. So let me know. Is the Retro 530 is that all black with a red coin button, insert coin button? What's going on, Mike? What up, Thor? I placed my pre-order for Star Wars, but instead of being stoked, I'm all depressed on how broke I am now. Hey, it's funny because before I became a fake arcade owner with blues to worry about, I didn't have any of these cabinets. I had my Raspberry Pi on my TV, and I had the what was the Kodi? I had Kodi on there. Had a dual boot. I could boot to Kodi and watch my movies, and then I could boot to the uh, whatever the RetroArch, um, and I could boot to the arcade games. But I hated sitting on a chair or a couch, love seat, playing with a control, a console controller. It's just not how I like playing video game, arcade games. Uh, so so I had to. I was so delighted 2018 when Arcade One Up came into the fold and allowed me to have these cabinets. Even though a 3/4 scale is fine, this Pro, I like the size of the Pro, so I'm definitely hoping they come out with other cabinets that size, because that is a great size. Uh, it's still, and it's it's much bulkier, heavier. It doesn't move at all when you're playing. I'm on the concrete floor, so I really like that. It's got nice weight to it. Just having that difference in dimensions, I guess. Um, Really digging that size. So you can see next to um, the Blitz how much taller that cabinet is. It's a really nice size. Um, what's going on, Games Plus? So Nate says, like, the current one I have is 3D printed marks and lit up buttons. Okay, he has a new one coming out that will look much like the Arcade One Up stock doors. Cool. Yeah, the coin door sticker. Yeah, and I think that was definitely one of my suggestions. I was like, I'd rather have a sticker of a coin door than to have the name, the billboards of the games. But yeah, when I got that Tempest, I was like, oh, they did a crappy job of that sticker. That sticker is ugly. Um, so yeah, I definitely want to do something with that. I want to put a coin door in my Star Wars too. The Star Wars has a little spot right there where it says the names of the games. And it's just like the perfect size for a coin door. So I think I'm gonna put a real coin door in there because I've been wanting to do a video to show people how to put a coin door in it. But my coin doors are both in my modded machine, so I have Raspberry Pis and not, so I have a different encoder that you're plugged into. So I want to do a stock Arcade One Up machine and put a coin door to show you guys how easy it is to do, and also provide a video to give you step by step how to do it. Because I honestly feel in order to be a fake arcade owner like myself, you got to at least have one of your cabinets have a coin door in it, a real coin door that takes coins, because that's the feel of the arcade, right? Um, when we had to pay quarters to play, we hated the ideal of the quarter, and that's why Arcade One Up is so popular, because we really hate the ideal of putting quarters in, giving quarters to someone else. But when you're the fake arcade owner, then the quarters are yours. So you're just recycling your quarters. So I always say, whatever your favorite cabinet is in your collection, or if you have the one, whatever number it is, put a coin door on it. It's going to make it feel so much authentic. And put that coin in, hearing it drop and that credit go in, it's just an awesome experience that I really enjoy. Let me catch up. Who's here? Oh, Matt saying hello to Zohar, so he's here. Bad guy. It's a lot of mics in here today. I was always afraid the weak front panel wouldn't support the weight. Nope, no problem with that panel supporting that weight. The weight of the door itself uh, makes that a much solid piece. There's no issue. Now, the weak control panel that you describe would be a problem if you're afraid of somebody breaking in and getting your quarters, right? But I always leave my keys right there, so if someone was that desperate for some quarters, they can just turn the key as opposed to breaking the weak panel. I apologize, console fanboy. I'm a faux arcade owner. There you go. I'm a faux arcade owner. Sounds so much better. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your wisdom. Um, and Carlos, did you get the new Star Wars or the back stock from Best Buy? So Carlos O, yeah, I'm assuming he got the new stock, the new one with the coin door, backlit coin door. Looks so much better. You can see my Blitz with the backlit faux coin door. Looks so much better, and it's already ready for it. So it only makes sense for Arcade One Up to go that next step. So I'm glad they're doing that with the Star Wars, and they should do that with every coin door going forward because it's not that big of a deal to split that power and allow you to light that up. Um, what up, Devil Waldo? What's happening? They're all toys, absolutely. Yeah, everything's toys. Um, they're all just a cabinet with a screen, some controls, right, and some type of computer to make it work. So yeah, they're all just a piece of wood. Um, Hopefully they look nice. No rat pee or mouse poo, uh, like the 30-40 year old ones could possibly have. So I'm delighted to be a full arcade owner, but I'm just getting rid of my blues. So for those who are joining me late, I was just doing this quick video to let you guys know that my Tempest hopefully should be back online because Arcade One Up support sent me an email today. Said FedEx has got my shipment, and I believe it's going to be here on Monday. So hopefully, and they said they're sending me a control panel. Other people reported that they had the same problem I had, and it was the PCB. So hopefully they're shipping me a PCB and a control panel. Because it's definitely not functioning. So when the machine comes on, like it is back there, it's just stuck on that screen right now. Well, it's doing the demo, but you can't push any buttons to start the game, to do anything. So hopefully that's the resolution. And then the other thing is my Killer Instinct Pro, the stool with the backrest had a tear in the seat itself, so I got this shipment there. Notice that shipped as well, so that's pretty awesome. So Carlos said he did get the new one. Yeah, console fanboy. Yeah, I'm almost at 5 subs, but 7 people. I just can't get any love from 7 other people, man. They just, yeah. I had to put love in my name because nobody loves me, man. Nobody gives me any love. You know, I put out a video, I get 300 views. Other people put the same video out, they get 5,000 views. So, that's what it is. So hopefully soon I'll hit the 5K sub, and that would be pretty cool, pretty awesome. Nice round number. And you always have to wait a few days because for some reason people just join and unjoin, and they do it just to torture me, I guess. What up, Chris? Chris says, I want to attempt my Galaga countercade with the Mystic Hack. Oh, I'm not familiar with that. Mystic Hack. I had to look that up. I modified my Galaga countercade with the Pi, the GPS, or Glenn's Retro Show, 8-way to 4-way switcher. That thing is a beast. I obviously put a backlit marquee, which it didn't have at the time. So my modified Galaga countercade. Woo! Oh, hello. I don't know why this thing is. What is going on here with this camera? I'm using my daughter's new camera, but it was working great the other day. Let's try this one. That don't seem to. It's not switching at all. I guess I can't switch cameras while it's live, but I don't know what in the world is going on. It's like the camera just disappeared. There it goes. Okay, that was weird. That looks better. I don't look like I'm dreamy. Right. It's not a toy once it has a working coin door, because now it's a money maker, even though it's just taking my money. What up, Tyler V? Drop the thoughts. I love the show. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I just enjoy this hobby. Uh, my mantra this year, and it's really for other people because I always have the same thing: play more, fight less. This community's just been going through the ringers, and it's just so unfortunate. Um, we're all 40 to 60-year-old men mainly, and we should probably start acting like it, man. Uh, and and enjoy our toys, enjoy these gifts that our discretionary funds provide us. I love coming down here. I turn all the volume down when I'm on with you guys live, but otherwise, is all the machines are making their noise, and this it just puts me in a place where uh, I just enjoy it. I bounce from machine to machine, playing each one of them for a few minutes. Um, though the NBA jams again, that one's not mine. I have not literally have not played that since the Super Game Room dudes. We tested that years ago and found that you weren't actually playing people online. They had to resolve that, but that's the only one I don't play because it's not really mine. All right, let me catch up uh, with the chat. Devil Waldo says I have one real cab, and it was a pain to clean out and get in working order. It is impressive how nasty those things can get. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're decades old, right? And you never know where we never know where it was. Was it in somebody's garage in the heat in Arizona? Was it in the cold of Detroit? Was it I mean, you don't know where it was. Was it cared for and then environmentally clean location? You just never really know. Uh, and the cheaper you get it, the most likely it was in those most undesirable places, right? Unless you just get fortunate. But the more money you get, it's typically for the pristine cabinets that will have less issues. But yeah, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. It's got to be a project, right? It has to be a project. You have to want to be involved with that project and get it back in working orders. Um, People talk about you shouldn't have to buy a cabinet and change out controllers, but people are going to change them out in those old ones for sure, most cases. But if it's what you enjoy, Devil Waldo, what is that one cabinet? What's the name of the cabinet that you have? That fatigue mat is holding up pretty well. Again, I have one under my feet now. I have mats, as you can see there, along that roll of games there. They're not as nice as the fatigue mat is, um, but I'm on concrete floors, so I like standing. Even though I have all these stools, those stools are typically for other people. I like to stand at the cabinet, and I don't wear shoes in my house. Let me ask you guys: when you guys go into the men's room of any establishment, whether it's your job, movie theater, wherever you might go, or restaurants, don't you see all that crap on the floor? You have to kind of stand all crazy not to get down on your shoes, and then you come home and you don't take those shoes off. I don't. That's just I take my shoes off. I leave all the cares of the world on the bottom of my shoe at the mudroom. But I don't wear any shoes in the house. I do have house shoes and things like that I'll put on. But still, when you're standing there, it just for a while your feet you want it to be comfortable. The fatigue mat is a nice thing. I don't mind that they included it with the Pro. A lot of people didn't like the fluff they called it, but I like the backrest on that seat. It swivels. I did make my Pac-Man swivel, so that's something I do dig. Um, but I enjoy it. It adding to the arcade, right? All these things add up. Nate says my Tempest cabinet replacements have been the whole control panel, not just encoder. Okay, so hopefully they sent me the right thing. They're familiar with this issue is. Um, I shared your channel on my community page. You'll have 5K tomorrow morning. Hey, I appreciate the efforts. We'll see if that's the case, Council fanboy. Thank you. Uh, Music Mike, my Tempest cap has held up solid 1 year this month. Awesome. Yeah, we all got it about the same time, right? Um, Hit the like, thumbs up. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that. Deputy Van Halen, If you can't get your Tempest running, will you mod it? I want to mod it anyway, but I do want to keep it stock. You see, I have my modded uh, Galaga that has all the vertical games, and I have a modded Street Fighter, so that has all the horizontal or landscape games. So most of the games I can play. So I don't see a need to mod that. That the next thing on my list that I want to mod is the Star Wars. I want to get the racers. I want to get the other fighters. So I think I'm going to do the B Kong mod on the Star Wars. So that's my plan to do that. Um, my wife said don't bring any more cabinets into the house without talking to her first, and she don't like to talk. So uh, so I might have to mod something if I want to get something new in here. But I do want to mod the Star Wars. Um, we're going to Jamaica. We always have these trips planned, and so I got to watch my spending. Um, I go out and eat several times a week. I got to watch my spending. I've known that for a while, but it's nice of her to put it to me gently. You know. Uh, so we're going to Jamaica, Uchos Rios in March, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. Get away, get away from uh, the cares of the world and sit on the beach and drink some Jamaican rum. That's been my favorite since I've gone to Jamaica a few years back. I like the Appleton Estate, delicious rum. If you hadn't tried it, uh, let's see. If I missed anybody, bad guy Mike, what's going on? BA, what's happening? Did I hit it? What's going on? Howdy to yourself, Zero Hero. What's going on? What up, everybody? Chris says he modded his NBA countercade with the Mystic Hack. Now is Mystic Hack? I think is that the one I put on my brother's countercade of the Mortal Kombat. I got a video out there. Oh, I believe that's the Mystic, but I didn't think you can do that on. I thought it was only a certain list. The NBA, the Mortal Kombat, and there was one other. I didn't think it was the Galaga, but I could be wrong. What up, Goofy Foot? What's happening? My mother's down in Florida, and she complains when it's like 70 degrees. It's so cold. I'm like, man, 50 degrees. We got shorts on out here. Stop playing with me. Magic Sword is the cabinet I have. Okay, okay. I don't recall that particular cabinet. Yeah, 50 degrees. Never keep the cabs in the garage. And -2 the next. 50 degrees one day and -2, yeah. But people do, right? They don't have any choice. So those cabinets, you never know what those cabinets have gone through. Uh, what's this here? Big storm and ice means effort time. Play a few. Okay. So you're gonna stay in the house and play some games. Gonna play more and fight less. Awesome. Uh, Chris said, just finished my Star Wars. Oh man, I'd like to see some videos or pictures of that. Hit me up on the messenger, Curtis. I like to see that. I definitely want to do that. Okay, random one. D-Lo, when you get your new control panel, take off your old encoder and take a look at it. I found some corrosion around some of the components on mine. Yeah, I'll definitely do a inspection of it and see what the heck is going on because I haven't opened that cabinet since I got it, and I hadn't had it long. That's the aside from that's the I had to have had that before Big Blue, right? I think that came out before Big Blue. So that's my fourth newest cabinet. I think all these in a row. So Killer Instinct, Blitz, Big Blue, and Tempest. Those are the last four cabinets added to the arcade. I'll definitely have to check that. So, what's my thoughts from Deputy Van Halen? What are your thoughts on those Amazon furniture risers for the arcade one up? Have you seen people using them online? Would you consider? I'm only 5'7" and a half. Um, so I don't have any need for risers. I hadn't seen them personally myself, but the reality is, for a lot of people, uh, whatever works for you. If you need to have a little more height, I know Michael B was having a lot of issues with his ALP, the At Games Legends Pinball. He had to get some new legs to get that a little higher because he was wearing out his back. Oh man, 22K. Oh man, I'll be looking to buy another house and take all these things if I spent that much on some. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should stop talking right now because this I got this new computer. I got the Sony. I got so much stuff in this last year. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I'm just gonna let that go on by in case my daughters are watching and they want to talk to my wife about something. um, Cover the new one in liquid tape. I'm not sure what that one is, what that means there. Oh man, I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Um, so that helped you for your NBA countercade. I'm assuming 75 in Southern California. That didn't it didn't. Oh, was San Francisco? Where's San? Oh, they were in Philly. Man, what happened to the 49ers? Man, they I was rooting for them to go all the way. They really disappointed me this last weekend. Uh, I appreciate it, chaotic. Trying to get me to 5K, that would be awesome. Balmy 34 degrees. I think we're negative something. Hey Google, what's the temperature outside? Oh, we're 15 degrees, so we're not too bad. What up, Mike? Sean, I was so upset the Giants ended the way they did. Yeah, it was a lot of people that trying to catch you here. What up? What up, Moat? Um, yeah, I was rooting for the Buffalo Bills and the 49ers to go all the way head to head and with the 49ers on top. But the Bills, they were playing like the old Lions prior to this season. They just didn't having fire in them at the in the fourth quarter of the games, man. I could see that. I could see them not making it probably the week 17. I'm like, these guys don't have enough fire in them. For some reason, I don't know what happened. They started off with a lot of fire, but something happened. Um, I was so upset the Giants ended the way they did. Yeah. Barkley was on my fantasy football. He was doing great this year. Oh man, that situation with the 49ers, man, they went through four quarterbacks this year. That has got to be crazy. And that last guy, Johnson, they put in there on over the weekend, you could see it in his eyes. He did not want to be there. He did not. He was like, "Whoa, what do I?" He was not prepared to go in that game, and they had to put Purdy back in, and who clearly couldn't throw the ball, and Philadelphia knew that, so that was a slaughterhouse for anybody he handed that ball off to or tossed it to. That was really really terrible show. And then the next game with KC, uh, Mahomes was so gimpy through that. I was hoping he would lose just so he can give his body a rest and not have to play another game this season. But he he wanted to get there, and hopefully he can recover. People keep saying he has 2 weeks to recover. He don't really have 2 weeks because the Super Bowl, they have all that pre Super Bowl crap that they have to be involved with. He has a good week and maybe a day. Um, so hopefully he can get well. But we got two African American quarterbacks in the Super Bowl for the first time ever. So that's a pretty cool. And I think we had like probably 11 African American quarterbacks this year. So definitely increased that possibility this year. So good to see that. And I hadn't really picked a side. You know, you guys hear me talk about movies all the time. I see the first movie, the second two, and then once you get to three, I'm like, let's move on. Let's find something more interesting. It's tired of the same old news. So with KC, it's kind of like that for me. It's like, let somebody else get their time in the spotlight. So I guess I would be rooting for the Eagles with the hurt. Let's see. Let me get caught up here. Uh, 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 uh. Am I still playing the Quest? Yeah, I'm still playing the Quest. Um, I was playing some games that's of the mature nature on the Quest, and that's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting stuff there. Um, Let me find out here. 66 in Georgia. Now they just starting to brag. 66. I'll have shorts on. Lions on Super Bowl next year. Let's at least shoot for the playoff. They almost made it. Uh, 2023 in Kansas City. 7 in Chicago. Whoa, we were down to I think like 2 this morning, but they said it's 15 now. So that is great to see or feel. Yeah, Patrick was Mahomes was just he wants it. He wants that. He wants that. He's gonna fight for it. So I expect him to do everything he can to try and win it. But Phillies, man, Phillies defense. Once they smelt that blood in the water, man, those guys were out of control. Um, I would have enjoyed the game if I was rooting for the Eagles, but I was rooting for the 49ers, so it was a bloodbath. What's going on? First time, so excited. I'm excited as well. Um, so yeah, the Blitz price was crazy. I don't think you're gonna see any prices that low unless somebody come across some new cabinets. Um, so yeah, guys. So I'm not gonna keep you guys long. I would just wanted to update and just to talk with you guys, man. I don't get to do live videos too often, and so I just wanted to chat with you guys. I know I'm expecting a video call here any minute now, but just wanted to say hello. Keep the positive out here, and thanks for Console Fanboy for correcting me. This is a faux. I'm a faux arcade owner. Am I bland? When is the tourney? I'm not. I haven't been keeping abreast. You know, guys, I'm not online much when I'm not online on doing lives or whatever. Um, but send me the information, Mo. If I'm available, I'll do everything I can to support you. Play. That should be a lot of fun. I should. I can't say I'm gonna do better than I did on KI, but I'll definitely enjoy it. Win or lose with Blitz. For those who don't have the Blitz cabinet, you're missing out on a lot of fun. That cabinet, it could have looked better, but you know, at the end of the day, is come down to the gameplay. That is a fun cabinet. I definitely enjoy that. Um, yeah, so I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna have to roll, but hey, guys, keep the positive vibes going out there. Don't give in to all the drama that I'm hearing about because I don't partake in that silly stuff. I'm a grown man with some great toys to enjoy, and that's like I like to spend that time with my family. And when I'm by myself or got friends over, I like to come down here and enjoy my faux arcade. Um, so let's play more and fight less. I'm gonna minimize this for a quick second. I did have some games of the week. If you guys can find some time to play something, so I'm gonna be playing some Star Wars Return of the Jedi because I don't think I've ever played Return of the Jedi. So if you guys are interested in playing that and talking about this sometime later on our IRK, I'm gonna be playing Stadium Hero 96, and on the X Games Pro Gamer Pro, I love me some Crazy Climber. You guys ever played Crazy Climber? That's a dual choice joystick game. I've always liked that in arcades. I don't know which arcade had it when I was growing up, but I definitely enjoy Crazy Climber. I actually enjoy Battle Zone, but Battle Zone is hard to play without having a trigger button. And my ALU, my Tron stick, I broke it trying to add some more LED lights to it. So it's not Glenn's product that's faulty. It's my tinkering that made it faulty. And then on my pinball, I'm going to be playing some AC/DC. That's one of my favorite tables next to Spider-Man. Those two get the most play, but I hadn't played AC/DC in a long time. So those are the games I'm going to be playing this week. So if you guys have any of those, if you don't, pick something to play, drown out the noise, and enjoy your arcades, man. All right, guys. All right, until next time, guys. I appreciate you. Hit that like button on your way out. Check the subscribe button. If it doesn't say you're subscribed, hit that for me. And until next time, I'll see you on the web. Roll the outro.
For watching Detroit Love. Please subscribe to the channel. Like and share the video. We want to see and read your comments below. And until next time, I'll see you on the web.
Peace.